Hey y'all, it's your girl KT and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So here we are again. As always, this is the time of the month that we're trying to get our lives together. So buckle up and let's get started. But first, hi, my name is KT and you're new to this channel. I'm KT, your favorite publicist that comes live to you on this channel to talk about career, business, advice, public relations, and a sprinkle of lifestyle from here to there. But really, I talk about my life as a publicist, director, whatever you want to call me. I answer to all of that. And just to showcase what life in public relations is really about and me navigating my 30s, all that kind of stuff. So if you enjoy watching this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Although I tell you that at the end of the video too, let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Monthly reset videos are my favorite because it gives me a chance to hold myself accountable and to think about what I want to do for the next month to set up for my goals. If you guys missed my mid-goal video, I will have it linked in the cards above so you can kind of see what my goals were for 2024, what I changed them to, and how August is going to play a very big part into that. So typically I talk about the month that just left, so July, and I talk about what the month is coming, so for August. So without further ado, let's get straight on into the video. Alright y'all, so I have my laptop here. I know normally I don't have my laptop and I have my phone, but I kind of want to do something a little different. So if you see me looking at the screen, I'm looking at this my Notion. So I actually changed up my Notion. Let me know down below if you want a Notion kind of run through. Like, mine isn't as in depth as a lot of people's, but I do use Notion to do a lot of goal setting, some for content planning. I'm trying to get back into content planning on Notion, but if you want me to run through what that looks like, I'll definitely do a tour. Just let me know in the comments below. So like I stated, what was July? So let me tell you, July was all about, I thought June was a relaxation month. July was really a relaxation month. And let me tell you why. One, I was finished with my classes for the summer semester, and my classes don't start back until August 19th. If you don't know by now, I am in my second year of PhD program. I am getting a PhD doctorate in strategic media, because one day I want to get into teaching more on a professor and university level. In a past life, I did start teaching as a certified instructor and I loved it. So I decided I kind of want to do that as a next career move after I get tired of actually doing practitioner work. But that's all encompassing of things. So my classes don't start back until August 19th. I finished my classes July. Was it July or was it the end part of June, I believe, because I was like, July, we just gonna have a whole month not to do anything, and this has been glorious, y'all. When I tell you I have not been doing nothing, I have been bad. I have not really shot any YouTube videos. I have just sunk in the house and just been in the bed, just relaxing, just getting my mind right, because if I don't know if my day in the life video is going to, no, it's not going to come out before, but I kind of give you a hint about kind of what's going on. I'll talk more about it in a life update video and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, July was really a point in time that I could relax and just get my life together. So let's get into the end of the month reflection. So like I stated, I like to talk about what happened. So my intentional thought for the month is things that you initially wanted is okay not to want anymore, and that kind of goes into what I've been feeling for June and July. We'll get into it, but that's something. So most of the high moments, so planning my sister's birthday trip. So I was the sole person to plan my sister's 53rd birthday. We actually planned it for Chattanooga, so I planned the whole weekend. I invited all her friends, our combined friends, because if you know me, all my friends are older than me. Yeah, it's crazy. I have friends that are 50, but that's just my life of having older parents. That's typically what it is. So I invited them all up to Chattanooga for the weekend, and they've been with me from Friday until Monday for most of them. I think like mostly everybody kind of left on Monday, so they've been rocking with me through this all. So we went to dinner, we went to all that, so you guys will see the vlog. It is upcoming. I did vlog this whole experience, so you guys will get to see that. So that was just a great thing because I love my sister, as the new people would say. I love her down. She is my ride or die. So to be able to plan this birthday trip for her was just a great experience. And then also, like I said, spending time with my family, especially since I have moved, is something that I didn't realize how much I would miss when I moved away. Like, don't get me wrong, when you with your family, like, you love your family, but it's just like, bro, I'm tired of seeing you 24/7. You know what I mean? Y'all, don't talk about me, but my battery's going dead. Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So like I was saying, you never realize how much you miss your family until they're not there. And like I said, I've lived in Birmingham most the majority of my life. Like, there was a few stints other places, but I've always been with my family, so there was no time to really miss them. And so like now, like, I love them down, but being able to spend time with them has been just a great opportunity because, like I said, I don't get to see them as often. Since now that I have my new car, I can go visit more often than I have, so that's a plus. But anyway, so the lows for the month. Y'all, so professional and career choices is on this list. And I know y'all finna say, KT, this is wild. Why would you put this on there? Because if y'all don't know what happened to me in my career, let me tell you, June, the end part of June was horrible, like literally. And it's not, I won't say it's been horrible, but it's really been an awakening period for me. So just to give y'all a backstory, if you're new to this channel or this your first time watching or whatever, I decided to take a job offer from Birmingham to Chattanooga. So everything, you know, let me start from the beginning. So when I first got the job offer, I actually declined it because the money didn't add up. If I was gonna be moving, it had to align with new goals, right? I can't move for something I'm already making, right? So I declined the offer. Now they came back and gave me what I wanted, so I was like, you know, this aligned like right when my lease was getting ready to end and I could put in 30-day notice. You know, I had the money to move. It just seemed like everything aligned greatly to the point like this was a new position, a new title. Kind of same government thing, but I was just so stoked. And again, I was stoked because I got to work for a black woman. Now, I'm not saying everybody experiences like mine, but the times that I have worked with black women as my supervisors, let me tell you, a time was had. I love them down. From my very first supervisor that was a black woman, which was when I was working at the airport. Candace, if you're ever watching this video, let me tell you, you know how I feel about you, and you are my mentor and my friend and everything. So ever since then, I've been trying to get back to that. Just, I personally love black women in leadership, and to be in this position and to work for somebody that was black woman top leadership, I also vetted her through somebody else I knew, because I wasn't dumb. I'm not saying that all black women act the same, different, and it's not even about race or gender or whatever, because you can be any kind of race or gender and be a messed up boss. So let me say that first. But for me, that was a lot that I wanted to, because coming from a supervisor that kind of didn't support me and didn't understand, I felt like she would understand. So I vetted her, talked to somebody else, and it was like, yeah, this would be a great opportunity. So everything aligned, right? Everything I thought I wanted aligned. Got down here, and don't get me wrong, so Birmingham is predominantly black city. I think the last time I remember we're like 70% black. It's totally different here in Chattanooga. And like I said, I did not think nothing of it. Because again, great opportunity, being able to be, you know, in the forefront with a black woman doing her comms. I was ready for it. Now, was I ready for the dumpster fire that I would have to put out when I got here? No. Nobody prepared for me for that. And even after doing my research and, you know, vetting people and all that kind of stuff, definitely did not think half of the stuff that happened would have happened. My computer for the rest of it. I still have my phone right here. So, anyway. I literally just thought this was gonna be the creme de la creme. Like, I could stay, like, I pegged her for leaving for 2 years, because most people in that position don't stay past 3-4 years. But I would have thought, hey, that would have gave me enough, you know, time to build up my resume, being able to help out the department, this, that, and the third. The end of June, that's when everything hit the fan. So I'm not going to tell too much. Like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I can't say too much, but at the end of the day, read between the lines. Read between the lines of what I just said. Read between the lines. Okay, you get it, you get it. And so now she's gone, and now it's really me looking crazy, because it's a lot of things popping off at work, and I'm just like, I don't want to be a part of this. So professional career choices. So your girl is on her Zoom. What that look like, I have no completely idea, because again, I'm literally waiting for God to show me signs, and I feel like I have signs coming. I've been doing a lot of things, opportunities kind of came up, kind of deal, but I don't want to move without hearing him, or, you know, I felt like I heard him the first time, and maybe there's a reason behind the insanity of me being here and all that kind of stuff, but so that was the realization in July. Like, June was like, maybe we could deal with it. July hit, and I was like, yeah, we gotta figure something out, Lord. Your girl is counting on you. Okay. Again, lost of drive, because again, nobody knows how much when one area of your life affects you, it affects other areas. And like, don't get me wrong, you know, people think, oh, you're supposed to compartmentalize, you know, things are supposed to, you know, this, that, this shit, it affects it. It no matter if it's stuff going wrong at work, if it's stuff going wrong at home, it's going to affect other areas in your life. So during this time, I could be transparent and say that although I know in in this area that things are looking a lot of bleak, there are a lot of layoffs and a lot of people in the job market, and I'm not discrediting them. These are some awesome people that deserve jobs too, and you know, I pray that they all find somewhere to go. That's just me. But at the same time, I became delusional, because it is one opportunity that, I mean, I went all the way through, And I won't say I got rejected, I just got ghosted. And when we say we haven't heard from them since, we haven't heard from them since. So there's lots of drive and confusion going on because, you know, not saying or trying to make myself out to be, you know, this guru or, you know, I should be able, I'm not like that. If anybody knows me in real life, I am literally the most humble person you could ever meet. I'm never one of the people like, oh, my shit don't stink. That's just not me. That's never been me. Like, I've always been grateful for any opportunity that has come my way. If you've been with me since the beginning, you know it was a struggle. Trying to get into comms and everything. So I do not take anything or anything lightly when it comes to me having things. But also, I just knew this was mine. I felt like God was telling me this was mine. And the fact that I ain't hear from him and it's been almost 3 weeks, I think it's safe to say I didn't get it right. Now, if something changes, I will come back and tell you guys. But outside of that, that's kind of what July was shaping up to be. So the focus intentions for July really was small because, again, I knew school was ending and I just wanted to relax. So I'm going to put over here one of these parts of where the Notion template is. The 3 that is on here is find a better time to wake up, relax, and finish my APR questionnaire. Those are the 3. I only did 1, and that was relax. And let me tell you why. So, because of the confusion, because of this, I have not had the drive to wake up early. Meaning, I wake up right at the time that it takes for me to get stuff done without me being late to work. Literally. So I always wanted to have like a slow morning routine, like, you know, have breakfast, work out in the morning, you know, this and that. And I mean, I know it's achievable, but it's getting to the point like when I tell y'all I'm waking up, getting dressed. Sometimes I gotta be on a Zoom meet. It's chaotic in the morning. So I didn't do it. I just said we're just gonna go with the flow. Now I did relax. Like I told y'all, I have been, if you can see, I've been out. I've been in full effect. I have been, ever since I got that car, I've been gone. I'm just gonna tell you that. That car has saved my life because I have been gone. And just relaxing, like just thinking about life, thinking about what's next, thinking about all that kind of stuff. And I just been watching my YouTube videos and being in the bed, you know, just not thinking about things. And of course, I still have to work, so things at work still are the way they are. But outside of that, like, I had no meetings outside of work. I didn't have any events. All this stuff going on. So I literally have been able to leave the office before 5:30. It's been a dream. Now, finish this APR questionnaire. Now, if you listen to my mid-year goals, you would know that I actually took this specific thing off. Why did I take it off? Because I just do not have time to do it. I wanted to do this before I start my dissertation. If all things go well with my 2 classes in the fall, I will start my dissertation process spring and be graduating in December 2025. So, glory to be God. I finished a 4-year program in a 3-year. Y'all just don't know. Your girl been suffering. I'm trying to get my life together. But so one thing that has helped me do this is because I've doubled up on my classes. And on top of doubling up my classes, because they're mini semesters, I usually take one class the first 8 weeks and another class the second 8 weeks. This summer and this fall, I decided, because I wanted bigger breaks in between, because I haven't had a break since I started school, Like, I would have a break for like 2 weeks here, 4 weeks here. And if I double up on my classes for just one semester, I can have longer breaks, like 6 weeks or a month to myself. So because of that, I literally have not had a chance to start on the APR questionnaire. And there are 2 components. So what an APR questionnaire is, or APR certification, is a accreditation in public relations, one of the highest things outside of a terminal degree that you can get from the Public Relations Society of America, that states that you have done the work to be seen as one of the top premier PR professionals in your career. So I wanted to get that before I started my dissertation. Obviously, if I'm doubling up on classes, there is literally no time. So when I first got here and moved, I was going to events back to back to back to back to back, even on the weekends, trying to do 2 papers a week. And when I'm not lying about doing 2 papers a week, and I'm not talking like a little 5-page paper, we doing 20-page papers each week. So there was no time, and I just made the decision. Y'all, if my nose start running, don't talk about me, okay? So I made the decision not to do it. So I, not saying I'm not going to do it, I think I'm going to start the process back up once I get through everything for school. So 2026, holla at your girl for getting her APR. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and get straight on into August, because July took a lot. Alright, so my intentional thought for the month is I am surrendering myself and my process. So what does that mean? Literally, I'm taking things as they come. If I feel guided to do something, I'm going to do it. If not, it ain't gonna get done. That's kind of where the finished APR questionnaire kind of took out. I felt God was like, here, that ain't your time right now. Excuse me, y'all. That ain't your time right now. So we gonna get there, but that's just not what you need to be doing right now. So this is me getting back on my Zoom. July, we ain't had nothing. August, we gotta get back on our Zoom. Ooh, Jesus. Y'all, my allergies are acting bad, so excuse me. So this time I have broken them down into personal, business, YouTube/social media, health and fitness, spiritual, and finance. So those are the 5 categories that I'm working with for August. So personal, read 2 books for the month. I have gotten not into reading as much as I have, and it's really been bad because I love to read, and it's just not been a priority, and I need to make it a priority again. So normally I try to read 2 books a month, which is usually a Kindle or physical book, and an Audible book. So I got a couple of Audible books, I got a couple of personal books, so I will let you guys know on my Instagram what I'm going to be reading for August. So if you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok, you should go follow me right now so you can get the updates right then about what books I'm reading. 2, be more intentional on making content for social media. I have really not been making content. Like, I've been making content but not really being intentional about it. So coming up with different content ideas and what that looks like and what I want to talk about, and making sure that although I want to cater towards my audience, I also want to cater towards me and what I enjoy making. So that's that. Personal, buy school books before August 19th. So I need to buy my school books. I need to put this as a focus intention, because knowing me, I will forget. I be sitting here looking crazy on August 19th. Develop a true morning and evening routine. I know I talked about this for like 3 months in each reset routine, but I need to find a routine that works for me. I have watched 50 million 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 5 a.m. morning routines, 7, 8, 9, 10 p.m. evening routines, and none of them really have stuck with me. And I know, you know, you got to keep at it. When you fall off, I get all that part. Don't think I'm not. But I got to get back on my Zoom. So we're going to figure that out. And also get my hair braided. So I need a new hairdo. This is nice. This has been my first sew-in years. Like years. I haven't had a sew-in a month in years. And I know my natural girlies are going to hate me for saying this, but I permed my leave out. So I'm going to perm the rest of my hair and I'm going to get braids. And we're going to figure out the rest. And that's on period. So business, YouTube, social media, upload. I kind of need to move that, huh? Yeah, that. Y'all can tell I was doing this when I was half asleep, right? Upload on YouTube 8 times in a month. So I am supposed to upload bi-week, well, twice a week. So I kind of been hit or miss. Like I might miss a week, so I need to get back on my Zoom. At the time of this video, we are currently sitting on, I'm just looking up, looking it up once. You know, once I don't want the subscriptions. I just kind of just want, I think we're at 400. We might be at 401, 400, somewhere around there. That's where we are. So congrats. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Don't forget to share this out with your business and work business so we can get to that 1,000 by the end of the year. So yeah, health and fitness, because I have literally taken a turn for the worse. Y'all know I was doing good with working out. Yeah, I got lazy, and it's only because the times I was going to the gym was Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it seemed like I always had a work event on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I was doing a class and I was missing class, so I kind of, you know, put that down. I was like, hey, you know, I'll get to it when I get to it, and I just ain't got back to it. So we're going to walk at least 4 times a week as long as it's not raining, and then work out 2 to 3 times a week and build a new routine. Spiritually, I got to get back to somebody's church. Who church that might be, I don't know, but your girl, like, don't get me wrong, I have tried to be in my word, but I feel like I need more of a community, and so I will be going back to visit churches. I know it's been kind of a prolonged period because on Sundays I was going to my boss to different churches, so I really wasn't able to feel it out for real, because if I go to a church I like, next Sunday I can't because I got to go with her to church. So it's a lot. Calms people, you know what I mean. And for finance, save $500. I need to build back up my savings because it took a turn when I moved and it took a turn when I bought this car. But nevertheless, your girl, we're gonna get through it and we're gonna start back saving and doing all this kind of stuff. So what am I looking forward to in August? So getting back to a true routine and more opportunities, whatever that may be. I'm not going to put a period on, you know, God's project or God's plan or whatever role he has for me, but I will say this, that we got to get on our Zooms. So that is going to be my reset routine for this month. Thank you guys for staying tuned. I am so proud of our community here. You guys have really been holding me down, and I cannot express the amount of just everything that you guys have been providing. I see your comments, I see your love, I see your support. Thank you guys so much, and as always, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss a beat when I drop a new video, and share it with somebody who really would benefit from these videos, because I don't want to gatekeep. I want anybody who needs to be a part of this community to find these videos. So thank you guys again, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye y'all.